Hello, and welcome back to All That Tesla Stock. Is it true that you are a Tesla financial backer contemplating whether to hold or sell? Indeed, this is the ideal video for you. In this video, we will go through every one of the exercises that have encircled Tesla over the most recent few weeks and how they could set up Tesla to soar soon. Yet again, with this multitude of declarations that have been going on, things appear to have been falling for Tesla and its stock cost. Will Tesla soar soon? All things considered, we're going to find out. Assuming that you're new here, remember to buy into the feed and turn on warnings. That way you won't pass up any of our new recordings. Good. Without burning through any additional time, we should get into the video. The Tesla stock cost dove in the main 7-day stretch of June after Reuters distributed an article asserting that Tesla wanted to lay off 10% of its salaried labor force. This title left an enormous mark on the Tesla stock cost. In any case, in a meeting with Bloomberg on the 21st of June, Musk expressed that in spite of cutting its pay rate staff by 10%, it expects to enlist hourly laborers toward the following 3 months' end. Be that as it may, here's the tomfoolery bit. Elon Musk didn't neglect to give desires to the majority about the future, as he is known to. Musk accepts that Tesla will have more complete workers in something like a year than it has now. Right now, Tesla is as of now doing a really splendid occupation with its result, and it's as of now receiving in the rewards with the organization wanting to have more hands on deck by 2023. What's more, this will mean a distinct expansion in the result and a strong balance to remain on at the stock cost to soar. Still on the subject of result, however, going into the third 7-day stretch of June 2022, Tesla's true Twitter account delivered a tweet saying that its office in Germany, Giga Berlin, had now hit a creation achievement of 1,000 vehicles soon. That is pretty marvelous, realizing that the plant's just been going for a couple of months. While every one of the projections for Giga Berlin got their reasonable portion of difficulties and deferrals at customs, the plant at last received the approval to begin creation because of Musk and the organization's reliable push for a world with a more manageable energy arrangement. As we've all seen, an expansion in yield is a colossal arrangement for the organization. Furthermore, in the event that Giga Berlin was as yet ready to hit such an astounding number in such a brief time frame, regardless of the endless difficulties, then, at that point, one can hardly comprehend what might occur in something like a little while of activity. One more new industrial facility that is supposed to design a kind of meeting of its own is Giga, Texas. The industrial facility is likewise making arrangements to increment creation with an emphasis for the most part on pushing out more Model S, some of which will convey the 4680 batteries. This plant is likewise chipping away at the exceptionally expected Cybertruck, which fans are confident will be made accessible in 2023. The underlying arrangement for Tesla's Giga Berlin was to have it put out 1,000 units consistently toward the finish of April 2022. However, that became unthinkable because of the previously mentioned delays. In any case, there's no rejecting that having the option to accomplish this in only a couple of months is not easy at all, on the off chance that you're as yet not intrigued. Indeed, it could intrigue you to know that as of April, the result of this plant was something like 350 vehicles every week. As we would like to think, impacting past this number in 2 months is a major success. Tesla has now laid out its objective for yearly result from Berlin to be around 50,000 vehicles at the pace of creation and scaling that Tesla's going for here. It may not come as an over-the-top shock by any means on the off chance that it even outperforms this objective by a mile. It's likewise significant that Tesla has proactively begun wanting to grow its office in Berlin. Tesla expects to extend its property by around 250 sections of land, or around 100 hectares, and when the organization gets endorsement from the city board, work on that development will start. As you'd expect, a development will push the creation result of this office to considerably more prominent levels. While a ton of outer variables like the economy, a great deal of entanglements joining to getting parts and supplies, and an unexpected flood in costs of natural substances are as of now impacting everything. Tesla is as yet pushing ahead to increment creation in these 2 plants. Despite everything, the organization is as yet taking critical actions to support its creation and funds. The degree of result that the organization is presently putting out is straightforwardly corresponding to the profit that it makes every year. In this manner, when Tesla can get through with its arrangements to scale and increment creation in significant locales inside and outside the U.S., there will undoubtedly be an upshoot in the organization's yearly profit toward the finish of 2022. As we referenced, the cost of the stock is likewise associated with the income of the organization. When financial backers can see that the organization's strategy is working, it's without a doubt going to provoke the curiosity of financial backers, which will thus spike the cost of the stock. Discussing things that could revenue financial backers, as indicated by certain sources and obviously virtual entertainment recordings, we may before long be seeing dynamic creation and arrival of the Tesla Semi as soon as possible. In June 2022, Tesla semis were seen in a FritoLay processing plant in Modesto, California. As indicated by Tesla Radi, some FritoLay representatives said that they had been informed that the Tesla Semi will be before long made accessible for organization use. At the pinnacle of the promotion for the Tesla Semi last year, FritoLay was to get 15 units of the Semi. In any case, economic situations and postponements have kept down the conveyance of the Semi. Indeed, it seems as though the standby could at long last be reaching a conclusion as the Tesla Semi has been going through broad testing on the FritoLay office. Moreover, a progression of 4 Tesla megachargers intended for the Tesla Semis are as of now set up at the FritoLay office. The Tesla Semis are quite possibly of Tesla's most expected item, and with its new influx of public appearances, we may be taking a gander at a send-off reasonably soon. FritoLay requesting 15 units and PepsiCo requesting 100 implies that boundless use is probably going to kick in when it discharges. Far-reaching utilization of the Tesla Semi by large organizations is a tremendous arrangement, as this could go about as a gigantic supporter for the organization's profit, as well as its stock cost too. Another fascinating advancement that could truly take Tesla to another level is the thing devotees are calling the Tesla Model 2. While there isn't much to happen for what this is, Tesla says that it will be a passage spending plan electric vehicle. While there are still a few organizations in the financial plan EV space, the Model 2 is set to imply that it accompanies practically all that clients love about the Tesla vehicles without going through a whole time-on-earth reserve funds to get it. As a matter of some importance, making an EV that is considerably more open to bring down pay purchasers is an extraordinary approach to arrive at the objective of no discharges in the future at last. Nonetheless, as an advantage to Tesla, this would mean having their vehicles in additional families, which would mean more vehicles selling. Tesla will be getting more cash, and afterward that is better. To push the stock cost to more noteworthy levels, checking more worldwide moods out, we should go on a speedy outing to Asia. Following quite a while of stalling, Shanghai is at long last giving the thumbs up for organizations to return to work. Tesla display areas in the locale desire to be ready to take on the world before the month's over. Toward the start of June, authorities in the business area of Shanghai, China, declared that a portion of the coronavirus-related measures that limited organizations will be lifted. A couple of months sooner, China had concocted a white rundown containing around 2,000 organizations that were permitted to begin their organizations once more. Tesla's Gigafactory made this rundown, and consequently, it began running in mid-April under severe limitations. Be that as it may, this white rundown and the majority of the limitations have now been lifted. In this way, taking every one of the organizations back to work and considering Tesla's display areas to start deal by and by. Presently, authorities in Shanghai desire to have the office and urban communities going as they used to be toward the finish of June, with ordinary business and travel schedules once again into the right spot with a business center point like Shanghai returning to business. Tesla electric vehicle deals and creation will benefit extraordinarily with the development plans in Berlin currently set up. Tesla could be viewing at an extension in Shanghai also to increase creation around there. Aside from the creation and profit helps that these global extensions secure for Tesla, they will likewise expand their prominence in these districts. Giving position to residents and fortresses on 3 mainlands naturally implies that more individuals will be keen on the thing the organization is fabricating, and will think about purchasing the stock with more worldwide reach. Tesla's stock cost could see an astonishing lift inside the following couple of years, with all that Tesla has reported up until this point, and the nearer they get to a reality, the cost of the stock could soar inside the following little while. When the organization goes into full creation of all its profoundly expected modern tech like the Cybertruck and completely self-driving vehicles, the organization's stock could break its own records. Be that as it may, we got to keep a watch out how this all works out. That is all there is to it for now, folks. Tell us your contemplations on the fate of Tesla stock down underneath. And keeping in mind that you're still here, feel free to tap on one of these 2 recordings on your screen. See you there? Known.